mean, I think everybody know Cat, my brother. So that definitely hurt. But you know, it's a business, so I just gotta roll with it.
What media day is this for you?
Media day, double deuce, baby. Man, ain't nothing changed, man. It's media day. You just enjoy it. You have fun. Don't take it for granted. This is my first media day with my son, so that is pretty dope. Listen, I'm here with the Lakers, man. What more can you ask for?
And what's your reaction to being the oldest player in the league again?
First time I heard of Wemby might have been a couple years ago. I actually went to go see him play when he played against the Ignite in Vegas.
And what's it like being his teammate now? Anything you didn't expect?
He's good at everything. He's good at everything, man. I mean, you probably expect that or whatnot, but I don't care what it is. He competitive and he's good at damn near everything.
You know people worry about you. Fans, maybe your teammates.
Why they worry about me?
Well,
I am a successful black man in America doing incredibly well. What's the worry
They
about
worry
me?
about you.
There are way more people in this world to worry about than me, that's for
Right.
sure.
But we're here now. So,
We're all here. I don't think you should worry about me.
okay.
I'm doing pretty well. If you would have told me when I was 13 years old in Saginaw, Michigan, without a pot to piss in, that you'd be sitting here and somebody would say they're worried about you, I would have probably told them they were out of their mind. I'd be sitting here and they'd be worried about me.
Well, they're worried from themselves, too. They want to know.
They don't feed.
They
them
know the
families with
team
this,
needs
so
you.
why are they worried?
Because they know the team needs you.
But they don't feed
and
them.
they don't know if
their
you're going to be
families
here.
doing this. I'm here. I've been here for 13 years now.
If you're going to be here every night.
Been here pretty much every night for 13 years.
Not so.
Very much so.
Then you missed something.
We all have. Look, Kevon Looney played 82 games 2 years in a row, and everybody was celebrating. We all miss games.
No, what I'm talking about.
Suspensions, the guideline of getting suspended is something that's in place because it's a possibility. It's pretty cool. So, it's all about how you spin it. I love how you try and spin it, but it ain't my spin to it, player. So, yeah, it's good.
Go ahead.
Jimmy, a lot has been speculated about your plans with your contract. You could become a free agent next summer. At this point, is your intention to play out the season and then become a free agent next July?
I don't know. When I tell you more than anything, I'm living for the right now and the moment, I am. A lot has transpired in the past 48, but I'm glad to be here, man. So we're going to hoop, we're going to win, and then we'll take it from there.
Jimmy obviously speaking a lot about you and his relationship. I think it's year 6 you guys are going into. He said there's sort of like an understanding or maybe that, you guys need each other, he needs you, you need him. Can you just kind of talk about the relationship that you have with Spo heading into the season?
I mean, it's constantly growing and evolving. He's teaching me how to be a better basketball player, a better leader, a better human being overall. And he's done it at every level, and he's won. And I still want to reach that point to where I can say I won it. This is a new year. It's always the same goal for everybody, as I'm sure y'all have talked to already. And like he said, he needs me, but I probably need him more than he needs me. So I don't got time to do anything. I'm glad I got this jersey on, my sneakers, and I made it here.
So travel issues was the last one?
Yeah, man, and it's a bunch. But I'm here. A little bit late, but I'm here.
How much has the loss to the Celtics fueled you?
A lot. I mean, anytime that we don't win a championship, I feel away. I know what these guys are capable of, this organization. And like I always say, I know what the city deserves, what the city wants, and that's the championship. So I think we're fueling up to go and get that trophy at the end.
Players might say, well, maybe I want to be somewhere else. Did that thought ever come up, and why not?
Nah, I'm good. An extension is just, a couple of dollars. I'm cool. I'm telling you. I think I've made enough. I just want to play basketball. I want to be available, like Pat was talking about, and I plan on being that. I plan on us winning a bunch of games and making everybody happy.
Jimmy, how do you think a younger Jimmy Butler would have handled the whole contract situation?
A younger me?
Yeah.
It depends on what organization he was with. You know what I'm saying? I think young myself would admire, would love to be here. So I think he would go and do what he's supposed to do. I'm still the young version of myself, though, even though I'm 35 years old.
That's why I said younger, not younger.
There you go.
You know, with all the injuries, obviously, we never got to see the full, I guess, expectation from you, Bam, Tyler, and Terry. Is that something that you're really interested in, looking forward to?
Yes, but I mean, I've seen these guys play for years. I've been in the league for some years now. All we got to do is get out there on the court and everything, take care of yourself. I always say when you get 4 or 5, however many good basketball players out there, they always figure out a way to get it done. We're no different. Any other team, they're no different. If you get 4 or 5 really good players out there, you're going to be okay.
Pat has made clear how much he respects you and values you. So when he made the mouth shut comment about your Boston joke at the F1, did it bother you, or did you take it in good spirit because you know how Pat feels about you?
Not too many things can bother me nowadays. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I got a beautiful family, and I get to hoop. I get to play basketball. Not too much in the media is going to ever get to me.
What was the highlight of the offseason for you? What did you do that I know you were...
I did a lot. I made some new friends. I got to hang out with a bunch of people. But more than anything, I would just say all the traveling that I did. I would like to think that I am much more appreciative of my life, much more appreciative than my friends and my brothers, and I got to support my people more than ever.
You obviously overlapped with D. Rose in Chicago. He just recently retired.
Yeah.
What do you think about like his legacy?
I think what he's done for the game of basketball, what he's done for the city of Chicago, for the organization, the Chicago Bulls, and for myself, I think we should all be grateful that we got the opportunity to compete against him. I got to compete with him, you know, be a coach and just learn from him as a whole, man. You know, when I was coming to the league at 21, like, he was the man. He put so much fear in so many other individuals' eyes. And to watch his career come to an end, I'm happy for him because he is happy. He's going on to do whatever he wants to do, but he ended it the way he wanted to.
What are you most proud of your career so far?
My beautiful children. I think basketball is one thing, but being a father is much more beautiful, much more great. So I got some beautiful babies, and I can't wait to get back to them.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, what are your new teammates like, and how has the city welcomed you so far?
Well, as far as being welcomed to the city, it's been awesome. Started with Dirk Nowitzki's foundation charity tennis tournament, and that was really cool to see the fandom out there, and especially the love he generates in this city because of what he's done, and the statue that's erected because of what he's done. Then second part, the team has been amazing. I've had a great time getting to know each one of these guys, and last week was great. We got some great pickup games going, and tomorrow will be so exciting as far as first day of camp.
That's awesome. One of the first guys to reach out to you after the sign-in trade was Kyrie Irving, and you've obviously faced him on the most elite level of basketball competition. You've had to hate him a lot. Now you have to love him as your new teammate. What has that relationship growth been like from the moment that you became a Dallas Maverick to now?
It's really cool. It's like full circle. I mean, we came in the league together, class of 2011, played USA teams together, won gold medals, played against each other in 3 straight finals. So big lion roar back there.
At least someone's excited for media day.
Yeah, I can't generate that much energy prior to noon. I'm not a morning guy.
No, we're getting close.
Yeah. So it's really cool to be teammates with Kai.
Is the thought of making people punishing people, making people feel guilt for sending help to Luka and Kyrie excite you the most when you think about like catch and shoot opportunities for 2 of the best ball handlers and scorers off the dribble in this league?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what was so attractive as far as this being a destination to play was Kai and Luka's ability to cause gravity and on-ball gravity, that is, and suck the defense in. And I'll be on the perimeter willingly ready to shoot and just be a great teammate and, you know, help alleviate that pressure those two see on a nightly basis. That's what I'm here for.
Going from Coach Kerr to Coach Kidd is so interesting. Coach Kerr, one of the most respected coaches in the league, and then Coach Kidd, all the players talk about is how transparent he is and how honest he is and how he allows the players to really lead. What has your relationship been like with him so far, and what do you look forward to with him being your new leader?
I look forward to learning from him. I mean, anybody who grew up watching the NBA knows how great and Jason Kidd was and what he's done for basketball, especially his mind for the game is second to none. And then I look forward to, just our relationship growing, and he's been able to help this team get to the championship, and hopefully we can all collectively help each other hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy. And that's why I came here, was to have big goals and big dreams, and Jay Kidd, he encourages that. So that's really exciting to be a part of, honestly, and I can't wait to learn from him. He's one of the greatest point guards ever, and he's got one of the greatest minds in basketball history.
Well, Clay, we can't wait to watch you as a Mavs. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, thank you. I'm excited.
We're going all the way to the finals. Now you have the new addition in Klay Thompson. How is this season starting to feel for you?
Well, it feels like we were just playing a few months ago, which we were, but it's gone by fast, and I'd rather have it this way than any other way. You know, getting the experience of playing in the finals, losing on the biggest stage, coming up short, and then being able to have a great offseason, signing Clay, getting some great draft picks, and also building on the core group that we have here. It felt good, and I feel like everybody's ready to get started.
It's all the motivation you need, right?
Yeah.
How are you doing physically? We saw a slew of small injuries last season, then the broken hand in the offseason. So it's like, gosh, you're just trying to catch your breath and get a break. There were reports that you'd be ready by training camp. So where are you right now? Physically?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, I still have to get back into the swing of the rhythm of basketball, especially with my teammates. But other than that, I feel like the adjustment won't be as hard. And the summer was jam-packed. A lot of traveling with my family, learning how to vacation again. Learning how to do
Good
that.
For you.
Thank you.
Resting the mind is not always as easy as people think, right?
Yeah, it was tough to transition out, especially again losing the way we did. But it was great motivation carrying on to this season, and also being able to share that same experience. I wasn't alone in it, so a lot of my teammates have that same verve, that same motivation that we want to carry into the season.
Speaking of that same sort of vibe and mental pressure and being able to mentally release yourself from the game, that was one thing that Luka really enjoyed that you brought to the table last year. You allowed him to see that life wasn't all just about basketball, because it's all he ever knew. So I know that you helped him a lot physically and emotionally. You guys were the highest scoring duo in the league last season. How has your relationship evolved, even from just the end of last season, and what are you looking forward to when it comes to playing with him again?
Well, when you go through some tough situations, we'll call them obstacles, right? Of just you're trying to figure out how to get to know somebody that is super worldly talented and has sacrificed a lot of their time in order to achieve greatness.
Yes.
So we have a similar mentality, a similar thought process when it comes to approaching the game. But I think off the court, I've been able to find balance with my family, with my friends, with my businesses, and ultimately just with God and peace and within my life. What does that feel like? And then also, how do you share that with others? This industry that we're in is on the go all the time. Social media never gives up either. That never slows down. So you feel like you're always having to be on. And my thing to Luka was just slowing down who you are as this all-world person, and then also getting to know the internal you, which is who you're going to have to get to know for the rest of your life. So I like having the balance of being able to explain that to him. And, the language barrier could get in the way sometimes.
Sure.
But Luka's a quick learner. He's a great student of life, and his family's great too. So I feel like we had a great merge of tribes, and that's what you're seeing here.
He said every once in a while some good wine would help merge the gap on the language barrier too, every once in a while.
Everybody loves some good vino, for sure.
Exactly. Lastly, and more from a basketball perspective, being one of the best passers in the league, or the best passers that the game has ever seen, and playing off the ball a lot, now you have Klay Thompson just waiting to catch and shoot. What's that like for you to know that you're going to have that addition of a great shooter, but also somebody with championship experience as well?
I'm not going to take it for granted, I'll tell you that. Last year, we were going through some of our first times, going into the playoffs together, this team being able to go to the finals and then go against a great Boston team. You don't want to take your competitors for granted. They really gave us a butt whooping that we're going to remember for the rest of our lives, and that's the part of competition, right? But the other healthy side is adding new pieces with different experiences, being able to have some more poise, settle ourselves throughout the chaos when the crowd gets loud or it's emotions going into the game. So we're going to figure it out as human beings, as brothers, and everybody that's part of this staff and our organization. We're thrilled about the opportunity to get started again.
We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much for your time,
Allie.
Kyrie.